was worth $6.75 per hour. The other boy who invested his time in developing himself in the area of his area of interest was said to be worth $200,000 an hour. What a world!
Life is meant to
send their children to expensive schools and pay 20 to 50 million.
The worth of any life is a function of the worth of his life.
You think it's just about textbooks and
in his lifetime.
See, such parents are not paying
time was worth.
Why for proximity? Proximity to the son of the senator.
Do you love life? Don't squander time.
Invest it.
Investor. For that is the stuff life is made of.
Science contracts.
Shakespeare also said, I wasted time. Now, time
is not only
lectures.
It's networks.
You won't have that
4 years sitting beside people who
now, that is a man speaking at that height.
4 years attending birthday parties.
He meant to say, I wish I knew the value of time more than I knew it then.
Days. Someone who will approve budgets later. See, that's not
our own man, Nnamdi Azikiwe of blessed memory said, give me my youth back.
You're focused on
there are many youths here today.
They are focused on assets.
And I will pay any price for it.
But public university is cheaper. They are thinking,
give me my youth back and I will pay any price for it.
See, we all know opportunity doesn't come from perfect.
We live in a world of unlimited opportunities.
Who knows person?
All we need is to buy into this opportunity.
If you're talking internship,
the profit of the art is for all. Ecclesiastes 5:9. Even the king himself, he serves
my uncle handles that. Leave it to me. I'll fix that.
Everybody has unlimited opportunity to scale any height in his pursuit.
Different networks.
But he needs to know
life this
what
side
it takes for that
about waiting, you know. Now people know you. So no, not every parent paying premium fees is being wasteful.
Time management is vital.
Some are buying environment.
To actualizing
some are buying rooms that
our leadership
will never enter. Education teaches you knowledge. Environment teaches you.
Let's not join the complainers.
Learn the difference. Apply game and be kings.
The murmurers,
and
the grumblers.
Let's
take responsibility. man years ago.
Who send their children
was
to
the headmaster of
schools
the
and
school.
patron.
And suddenly
No girlfriend, no
going
problem.
to the law school.
No boyfriend, no problem.
That was in the 70s.
But no money, big problem.
He had passed
Relationships
his law
can be a choice.
degree and his law degree from University of London correspondence course. While others were playing,
Know what
chewing corn, he was busy studying. There were no internet. Story of two young men that grew up in the same environment. He passed his law degree and headed graduated the same year from the high school. Left the other. One of these boys was said to have read over 600 books. Investor of his time. Within a year or two, ahead and invest our time. Covering areas such as human development, psychology, George Washington, success, etc., responsibility, while the other was working in restaurants and fast food related platforms. Everyone was 19 years after these two boys met at the homecoming for meeting of their alma mater. A year is made up of only 52 weeks, and a week is made up of 168 hours only. It's not that long. Why the letter? And 1 year is made up of $8,075 per hour, 36 hours. The other boy who invested his time in developing himself in the area of interest, was said to be worth $200,000 an hour. You are 75 years, left for 25 years. What a record. Now, 100 years. It's not up to 1 million hours. Material it's 873,600 hours. It has to be processed. It has to be refined. This implies that no one has a million hours of productive engagement. Time is one of our greatest assets in the adventure of life. And a number of us are blessed. But the Bible spending 1 million is not that hard. Can go off any time. This is why we talk about the lifetime of a man. That is what his life is worth, what his time is worth. Quality time investors usually end up as newsmakers. Make the most of the time. Make the most of your time. Benjamin Franklin was quoted as saying, "Dost thou love life?" That was the English of their time. Then don't squander time. Invest it, for that is the stuff life is made up of. I once said, if I know where they buy time that can help extend my 24 hours by 4 or 2 minimum, I'll go and buy. The worth of any life is a function of the worth of his time. So they say in his lifetime, this is what his time was worth while he lived. Do you love life? Don't squander time. Invest it, for that is the stuff life is made up of. Shakespeare also said, "I wasted time, now time doth waste me." You won't have that experience. Now, that is a man speaking at that height. He meant to say, I wish I knew the value of time more than I knew it then. I would have made greater impact. Our own man, Nnamdi Azikiwe of blessed memory, said, "Give me my youth back." There are many youths here today, and I will pay any price for it. Give me my youth back, and I will pay any price for it. We live in a world of unlimited opportunities. All we need is to buy into these opportunities. The profit of the earth is for all. Ecclesiastes 5:9. Even the king himself is served by the field. The profit, everybody has unlimited opportunity to scale any height in his pursuit. But he needs to know what it takes for that to happen. Time management is vital to actualizing our leadership potentials. Let's not join the complainers, the murmurers, the grumblers. Let's take responsibility. I knew a man years ago. He was a headmaster of a school. And suddenly I heard he was going to the law school. How? That was in the 70s. He had passed his law degree. He has earned his law degree from University of London correspondence course. While others were playing Ayo and, chewing corn, he was busy studying. There were no internet in those days. Correspondence. He passed his law degree and headed for the Nigerian law school. Left the others there. Why? A smart investor of his time. Let's go ahead and invest our time. George Washington once noted, responsibility is the price for greatness. Everyone must rise to take up his destiny in his hands. It's the only way forward. A year is made up of only 52 weeks, and a week is made up of 168 hours only. It's not that long. And 1 year is made up of 8,736 hours. Like I said, humorously, if you sleep for 8 hours, that's 1/3 of your life. So by the time you are 75 years, you have slept for 25 years. What a record. Now, 100 years is not up to 1 million hours. It's 873,600 hours. This implies that no one has 1 million hours of productive engagement on earth. And the number of us are blessed. Spending 1 million is not that hard. Can go off any time. This is why we talk about the lifetime of a man. That is what his life is worth, what his time is worth. Quality time investors usually end up as newsmakers. All smart time investors, more often than not, end up as stars in their fields of endeavors. There is this humorous story of Bill Gates by the Playboy magazine. We hear that you don't watch TV. And Bill Gates said, I do watch, but I don't have any TV with the over-the-air receiver connected to my house. I'm not immune to the lures of TV. I just try to stay away from it. I concluded those who make news hardly have time to watch them. Their time is invested in making the news for others to watch. Their time is invested in making the news. I have the story of two young men that grew up in the same environment, went to school same period, and graduated same year from the high school. One of these boys was said to have read over 600 books.
You think parents
This man has paid the price